So I said I was going to make a video to answer questions of criterias or what you need as a nurse to come to the UK. It's not a difficult thing. It's easy, it's simple. You already have your PIN as a nurse back home. So what you do first and foremost is to register with NMC UK. Now that registration is about £140. So what you do, you register your document with NMC. While that is going on, the next thing you do is that you start writing your IELTS. Or you can start writing your IELTS before you register with NMC. But I prefer, why not register with NMC before writing your IELTS? And the type of IELTS exam you're going to write is called academic. There's one general, there's academic. Academic IELTS exam is what you're going to write. And the score you need to get is 7.0. So you have to score 7.0 to be able to meet up with the criteria. Because UK people, everything is criteria. Everything is criteria. Now that they said there's opportunity, you think because you're a nurse, opportunity has come, so you just get up and you get the job. No, you have to meet up with the criteria. So that is where discipline comes into play. What does it cost you? Just a matter of making up your mind, being determined to read and pass the IELTS. Granted, it's difficult to pass. Granted, it's so frustrating. You can write it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Keep writing. Yes, keep writing. You write once, you fail. Write again, you write it. And as you're writing, you'll be seeing where you're making mistakes. And I'll try and join some groups, some tutorials that will help you to pass. So when you pass your IELTS, you have the CBT exams to write. Now, the CBT exams, you can either pass it or don't pass it before you start applying for job. But once you pass your IELTS, that is where you are done. You are good to go, to be fair. Because passing IELTS is the fear. This is the fear, or the beginning of the fear of wisdom. It's hard. It's hard. I'm not putting it like the fear to you guys, but what I'm trying to say is that you really need to study because people are passing it. People are making up to 8.0. Yes, I have a sister that made up to 8.0. She's just reading and passing. She has children. She's married. You get? So she's not like, oh, maybe she's single. She doesn't have responsibility. There are loads of responsibility on her table, but she read and she passed up to 8.0. So you can do it. Don't be afraid of what people are saying. Although we know it's hard, but it's something we can do. So when you pass the IELTS, what is the next stage? The next stage is start looking for job online. You can register with different websites. We have Indeed.com. We have so many other websites I can put under this video. If you check the comment section, sites you can register with that will start giving you job opportunities. But first and foremost, after passing, you have to update your CV anyway. Let them know what you've gotten. Or you're qualified, you've registered with NMC, you've passed your IELTS, and now you're ready to go for work. Let everything be there with your work and hospital experiences. So then you start applying. Then when you start applying, you'll see, before you know, calls will start coming, video calls, that they saw your CV. An interview will go. And once the interview goes, the next thing is the job. So that is where I'm going to stop today, where the job is. Because after the job, there are other things that comes with the job. Relocation, when you get to the UK, what you need to know, the area you need to stay. But once you are applying, be very careful about the area you accept when the jobs start coming. Because the area you accept determine how you're going to be spending money here in the UK. There are areas that are quite expensive. There are areas that are cheap. You're just coming. You wouldn't want to go to areas that are too expensive. So you apply randomly, especially check for cheap areas. You know how to check for cheap areas in UK. I will teach that in another of my video. How to check for cheap areas in UK when you're applying for jobs, so it doesn't affect you much when you finally relocated or when you finally relocate. You get? So these are the steps basically for nurses. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about healthcare assistants, those that are not nurses, that work in a hospital environment, that are auxiliary nurses, that have experiences about, assistance in the hospital back home, what you can do to be here as healthcare assistant. So thank you so much for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my YouTube channels, and please always get notification for my videos. Love you guys. Bye for now.